Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bahia have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that...
Decent chance!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Zola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's a little off target. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Searching pass he's played there. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Tries to get it clear. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Zola. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe. Can he finish? And smartly reclaimed. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now this could be a chance. And it's Edmilson. Oh, super. And pull it! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Climbs up big! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's quick to get it clear again. First quarter of an hour gone. Zola has it out wide and in space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's delightful. Your impression so far, Jim?
Palmeiras have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
And the shot! Goal! And Palmeiras score first! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Edmilson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Palmeiras are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's a good spell of possession, this. Pelé, and this is Pelé. It's a mighty effort. It's in. That is remarkable. All square in a
since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Aos 30 minutos do primeiro tempo,
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Real chance! Goal! Bahia! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Bahia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Bahia go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cantona, great chance! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! So what's your view on that goal then?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see that.
And he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Thuram. Pullet. Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. Played out to the right. Schneider. Looking to play him in. That's a shade optimistic. Maldini. And it's Gullit.
teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And it's Van Dijk. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Alonso.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. It's a pretty loose pass. And we hit half-time.
Terminou o primeiro tempo. Vamos esperar que continue assim.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing...
It's Pele! That was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out a supply. And that's put paid to a promising move. Xavi Alonso. He won't be happy with that one. Pedri. Good purposeful running. He's going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. Xabi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Zola. Bahia can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Has a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And it's Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe. Pele looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Cannavaro clears. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Thuram. Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mbappe touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Great vision. Nice interception, well timed. Thuram. And here's Pedri. And it's Edmilson. Schneider. Cantona. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Pele. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substituição no time do Bahia. Camisa 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 9.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Camisa 21.
Spots it and
Camisa
intercepts.
13. Camisa 7.
Maldini.
Camisa 14. Camisa 44. Substituição em andamento.
Rafinha threads one in.
Palmeiras really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Michel Platini. Platini showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played into space, dinked through, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Platini, Van Dijk. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Can he get it through? Owen providing an outlet on that flank. De Bruyne.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
That's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Baresi takes aim and crosses. That has been knocked clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Palmeiras can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Palmeiras are looking a touch fragile, Peter. Confidence looked well down, and they have to find some courage quickly now if they're to react.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Haaland. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Sola. Looking for the... He's had a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Bahia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Quality ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pedri. Palmeiras are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. It's a threatening... And he shoots! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Shifting it to the flank. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cantona. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bullet. And they can counter here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Haaland. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Edmilson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Thuram. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Back into the middle. And the shot's on. Chance, surely! He scores! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Bahia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pull it. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Couldn't squeeze it through. Sola threads one in. They're urging him to shoot. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. it's Haaland. Well read, nice interception. Knocks it into space. And this is Pele. Decent chance! And it's in! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Pull it. Solar. And that interception was most necessary. And we've reached half-time. Palmeiras are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Palmeiras kick off the second half. Pull it. Thuram is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Maldini. Zola. It's a promising position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he get it through? Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The manager here is absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pull it. Climbs up big! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Opts for safety. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, well played. Pull it. Now it's Pele. And Nielsen. Schneider. Haaland. Oh, what a mistake! Maldini, the man that is tenacity personified. Zola goes pelting down that left-hand side. Now it's Mbappe. That's a corner kick. Palmeiras with the corner. There first.
Substituição no time do Bahia. Camisa 99. Camisa 9. Camisa 10.
Punched away.
Camisa 20. Camisa 8.
Bahia are looking to go forward now.
Para a entrada de camisa 7.
Disappointed with that.
Camisa 14. Camisa 21. Camisa 13.
Bullet.
Camisa 23.
Difera. No, that's been intercepted. Maldini. Chiellini. And it's Hullet. Palmeiras looking to pass their way through. Passing nice and neat. De Bruyne demonstrating his defensive quality there. Edmilson. Pedri tries to pass it through. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. Van Dijk. And it's Beckham. Hullet. Driving forward. He's in space and looking for options. He can get that clear. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, this is a great position. That's tidy. And the shot! In he goes again! Really well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substituição.
Time for a change in personnel. Bahia get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Bahia with this to level it up. Not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. This is Owen.
Teremos 5 minutos de
Oh, he's been
acréscimo.
caught on it here. Can he Desperate defending required here. And that should get the job done. The final seconds now. Bebeto. He has found the way through. Bebeto. Good take, and is he in? Beckham. Searching pass he's played there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafinha. He came in hard, very hard. And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Looking for options for movement. Chiellini calmly anticipates. And the counter is on. Pedri plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Schneider. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pele. Palmeiras have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Schneider. Looking for the run. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking to play him in. And he cuts out the supply. Cantona. That tackle was certainly sturdy. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Hullet. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Maldini. Hullet might just make this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Haaland. Great vision. Good ball, good take. Schneider. It's a promising position. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Sola. Now, can they get him away? And he's made sure that's not getting through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Sola. And here's Mbappe. Shoots! It's there!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Palmeiras have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Hullet picks it up out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pele, and this is Pele. Mbappe, and the shot! Loose ball, in he goes again! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Ambitious ball here, and this is Pele. Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Nice sequence of passes this.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And it's Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hullet. Edmilson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Schneider. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Hullet tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Palmeiras presented with a golden opportunity here. to further improve their position of comfort. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Pedri, so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Yaya Toure. And it's half-time here.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Palmeiras ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the action is back on the way. And it's Xavi Alonso. Schneider. Some resolute defending there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Haaland. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, this is a key finish! Sticks it away! And the second half is off to a flyer! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Bahia get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
It's a sharp pass. He's in space and looking for options. Chance, surely! And that was very necessary. And he's picked it up out wide. Chance! World class from Zola! He's got himself an absolute peach. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Palmeiras take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Nicked it back promptly. There's a sharp bit of ball here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Palmeiras really could have done without this. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Casillas somehow saves it. And that's a poor pen.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Corner number 2 then. Big header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Thuram. Pele is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if the...
Can he finish? They've done it! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Substituição no time do Bahia. Camisa 20.
So, time for changes
Camisa
on
10.
both sides, actually.
Camisa 9.
We have got ourselves a
Camisa
game here.
99.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief
Deixando
is
o
back.
campo para a entrada de
That's been intercepted.
Camisa 13. Camisa 21. Camisa 14. Camisa
always
7.
very imposing
Camisa
presence at the back.
23. Substituição.
Looking for options for movement. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bahia have it back and can go again. Palmeiras perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's a throw. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, this looks sharp. Pull it. Pele.
Palmeiras clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Nicely weighted ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Looking for the run. Real chance! And he hits the net. Do not write them off. Back they come. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to...
Oh, what has happened here?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Hullet. And he's got the beating of his man. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substituição em andamento.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Owen. And Here's Vinicius Junior. Big chance! That's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Foram indicados
Good
6
pressure, just
minutos de
hounded him off
acréscimo.
it. Great vision. Owen looking to run onto it. Jordan Henderson into stoppage time, very little left on it. And it's Gullit. De Bruyne is always looking to break lines. Jordan Henderson. Bebeto. De Bruyne in with the challenge. Platini, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And that is that. Palmeiras, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.